this company. What kind of a company is this? Is it the right company to start my career with? Am I be able to reach the company's expectations, or will they be able to meet mine? But one doubt kept hitting me again and again, saying, why am I applying for a job in a company that doesn't even spell its name right? But then today, I got to know that the iron oxygen is really me. 6 months down the line, I stand here right in front of you with no regrets. I am extremely happy to be a part of over 500 employees, which is like a family to me. I, Akshay Neelakantam, would be one of your hosts for today's evening, and I'm really, really excited about it. Excited for 2 reasons. Firstly, me being a new joinee, this is the first event which I'm hosting. And what better way to make a debut than to host a 10-year celebration in a room full of celebrated guests. Secondly, because of the excited evening that we have packed up for you. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, to experience 120 minutes of pure and real excitement. Now, I would like to invite my co-host for the evening, Tara Sengupta, right from Amchi, Mumbai. She has been a friend for the Oxigen family, and she will take you through the Oxigen journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really, really excited to be your co-host this evening. Let us now have a look at the Oxigen journey, a fascinating journey from inception till now. They say there is no greater agony than having an untold story inside you. Well, we have a story. And what better day to share this story than today, the 10th anniversary of Oxigen, to tell you the Oxigen story. So are we ready? Okay. The good part is that unlike a corporate story, this one has drama, thrill, romance, suspense, exotic destinations, some Bollywood moves, and a show-show venue to boast. And to add to this list, we also have some item numbers. It all began in the year 2003 on a luxury Mediterranean cruise liner where Mr. Kailash and Mrs. Kamlesh Lamba, a couple from India, were on vacation. The couple was soon joined by another couple from South Africa, Sandra and Ruben Pogir. After a few drinks, Mr. Lamba asked the South African couple if they had ever been to India. Nah, was the answer. India, it's too far away. It's a land of elephants. It's too slow for us, said the South African couple. When the couples bumped into each other the next day, Ruben and Sandra asked them, so how are the elephants doing? Well, it's the land of the tigers also, you know. Faster and much more agile than any other animal, Mr. Lamba replied. As conversation flowed, it was revealed that the couple from India were in the furniture business. And the son of the couple from South Africa had several businesses back home. Before the cruise was over, the Lambas had promised to send their son to South Africa to explore the market for furniture business there. Within 2 weeks of this, Sanju Lamba from India landed in South Africa, and the son of the South African couple, Larry Pogir, took him around and showed him the potential of the markets. At the end of the trip, as Larry was driving Sanju to the airport, he dropped by to meet his friend Brett Levy and to pick up some official papers. Introductions followed, and it turned out that his friend Brett Levy was in the prepaid business. Sanju had to confess that he knew very little about the prepaid business, but he did know someone in India who he could connect Brett to. Well, this someone from India was none other than Pramod Saxena, who then got connected to Brett and his brother Mark Levy. Pramod, who was heading Motorola's Asia-Pacific business for South Asia at that time, discussed the idea of the prepaid business with Brett and Mark. They soon signed a memorandum of understanding, and a new business was born. It is important to mention here that Mark and Brett started their love affair with India when they first visited this country on Valentine's Day 2003. With the birth of this business, they had committed to a lasting relationship with our country. It was 2004. starting in a small 2-room apartment with a handful of employees, some of whom I am delighted to say are still with us. Oxigen started its operations with recharge top-ups. These years, like the beginning of any business, were really tough. Telecom operators saw us as a threat, and the overhead costs were running really high. However, the business model soon caught market fancy, and a queue of distributors lined up for appointments. By 2005, Oxigen had a firm foothold in Delhi, with a bouquet of 4 telecom operators, Airtel, Hutch, Dolphin, and Spice, and had a retail base of 100 outlets. 2006 was a landmark year for Oxigen, which was now running with 19 services through 20,000 retail outlets. Citibank Capital Ventures USA provided a secure funding of $11.5 million. And guess what? This was a deal struck over a quick pizza meal. Wow, that was something. It was in the same year that Bugsy, Mobile Mein Video Ka Maza, was launched. With the launch of Bugsy, Oxigen became India's first company to charge for video content through the Bugs wallet, where the customer's airtime billing was not used for value-added services. The Bugs wallet was the first avatar of the mobile wallet that Oxigen was to launch much later.
Hi, this is Ritesh Deshmukh and wish you all the best, Bugsy.
Wish you great success for Bugsy.
Hi, I'm Shan. Like to wish all the very best for Bugsy.
Hi, this is Shweta Pandit and wishing you all the best for Bugsy.
Wish you all the best, Bugsy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us if the audio-video quality is less than perfect. We had to pull out a lot of things from our archives. In 2007, with induction of funds from Citibank, Oxigen pushed ahead with retail deployment in a big way. This phase was marked by a healthy growth in service tie-ups, especially with the onset of the satellite dish connectivity, the DTH market, which was 100% prepaid. Oxigen launched the DTH services and eventually spread its wings across India. Oxigen decided to make modifications in its logo unit, making it stand out as a taller and much more confident brand. The world's largest software company, Microsoft USA, awarded Oxigen's innovation of the mobile wallet the best software development in Asia. They saw Oxigen as a worthy strategic partner to support its venture into mobile payments in India. A quick deal was concluded in a short span of 3 months with just one visit to their headquarters. Soon, the JV papers were being flown down for signatures to various holiday destinations and beaches over the Christmas vacations of 2007.
बटवे में कितना सामान भरोगे बॉस? डेबिट कार्ड, क्रेडिट कार्ड, 100 की पत्ती, चिल्लर, इतना सब कैसे मैनेज करोगे? भैया इन सब को हटाओ और मोबाइल पर वॉलेट की सुविधा पाओ। ऑक्सीकैश में पैसा भरो और पे करो। जस्ट SMS ऑक्सीकैश to 9870888888. Top up ऑक्सीकैश at Oxygen outlets or through net banking. Simple.
Really simple. In 2008, Microsoft USA invested $32 million in Oxigen, and the OxyCash mobile wallet was launched. This new smart way to pay was well ahead of its times, and Oxigen was very quietly expanding itself from a pure service aggregation provider into the online and mobile payment space.
हाय, मैं हूं जावेद और ये है पेमेंट करने का नया तरीका। टीवी और मोबाइल रिचार्ज करें, अपने सारे बिल्स भरें, कनेक्ट विद फ्रेंड्स ऑन विंडोज लाइव, प्ले गेम्स, डाउनलोड वीडियोस, सेंड फ्लावर्स एंड गिफ्ट्स, एयर रेल बस टिकट्स भी बुक करें, अब मोबाइल पर ही वॉलेट की सुविधा। ऑक्सीकैश, बिल्कुल आपके बटुए जैसा।
In another big step, with 30 services and 50,000 touch points, Oxigen incorporated large format retail chains like the Mobile Store, Planet M, Future Group, Pantaloons, etc. into its retail network, and also introduced toll payments as a new service. By 2009, Oxigen had built its own proprietary tech platform, OxySecure, that was to become the backbone for Oxigen in the years to come. Soon after, in another first, Oxigen enabled merchant payments on bank portals like ICICI, SBI Online, Corporation Bank, HDFC, and Citibank for the bank's customers. These online pages sport the Powered by Oxigen stamp on it. By this time, Oxigen was offering 39 services through 60,000 touchpoints. This year, we also set up Sahyog Microfinance Foundation, a label under which we began Oxigen's CSR efforts to improve health, education, and provide skill-based training for villagers in India. By 2010, Oxigen's business vision changed to financial inclusion. RBI opened up the business correspondent banking for retailers, and Oxigen was the first to grab this opportunity with India's largest bank, the State Bank of India. We opened no-frills accounts for the poor and included them into the financial mainstream. The bundling of recharge and payments with banking was the secret of Oxigen's success, as this model made the business viable at small retail. Oxigen today is one of the top 2 business correspondents of the State Bank of India. In 2011, Oxigen launched its first proprietary and affordable point-of-sale terminal, the Oxy Smart POS, with battery backup and GPRS. This was a breakthrough that retailers welcomed with open arms. Oxigen could now expand in urban and rural areas without the constraints of connectivity. This year, under Sahyog, we opened 2 schools, Gramin Yuva Kendra for young boys who were school dropouts, providing them with learning and job opportunities to join the Oxigen business, and life skill schools for women, where we taught them tailoring, beautician courses, and computer skills. Till date, we have had a large number of camps for health that provided free vitamin and medical supplements to the village women and have restored vision to many are blind in the villages. In 2012, Oxigen set up business correspondence with Yes Bank and ICICI Bank, and also introduced our second multi-purpose point-of-sale terminal, Oxy Shan, to combat rural Indian connectivity issues. In the same year, Oxigen was rewarded by getting the opportunity to build the Rural Customer Service Center portal, Apna CSC, for the Government of India, with merchant payments for 100,000 VLEs in the villages who were hitherto unable to reach commercial services. With an employee strength of 350, Oxigen launched Aspire and BIG, both employee development programs to attract and groom recognized high-potential managers into great leaders to shape the company's future. It was also time for Oxigen to focus on quality and service excellence. We began a drive with complete focus on customer experience. In December 2012, Oxigen got its ISO certification. 2013 was another landmark for Oxigen. Under RBI approval, Oxigen became the first non-bank entity to connect with the National Banking Switch, NPCI, to offer a 24/7 instant money transfer service, connecting customers of more than 60 banks to retail locations across India. We also extended IMPS to online and on mobile properties. Keeping with the times and looking at Oxigen's future, we decided to change the way our brand looked. To look bolder and trustworthy, we changed our brand identity. By now, Oxigen had 150,000 retail touchpoints with 50 plus services and 30 million transactions a month. This year, we extended our merchant services to partners such as Paytm, Freecharge, Airtel Money, Tata M-Rupee, Muthoot Finance, and more. A tech demo was exhibited this year to UIDAI, Unique Identification Authority of India, an undertaking of the Government of India that led Oxigen to become the first company to get approvals to run a pilot and become the first eKYC provider for Aadhaar in the coming year. It is 2014. We have been operational for 10 years now, and there is no stopping us. Oxigen conducted the Aadhaar-based cash-out pilot in deep rural locations of Orissa and Bihar, demonstrating cash-in at Oxigen retail locations. This was focused on migrant workers and enabled Oxigen to pave the way for real financial inclusion. In other words, small retailers could become mini banks to support cash deposits and withdrawals anywhere via their Aadhaar number linked to Oxigen wallets. This year, Oxigen has grown its technical unit into an innovation center, deciding to make it into an independent business, develop products and services leveraging mobility, and sell solutions in the financial transactions and payment space. Empower, the technology and innovations company, was born as a demerged entity in the April of 2014. We also joined hands with Ratnakar Bank to expand the BC business across its retail base. In a quick time of just 1 year, the Oxigen wallet money transfer service started picking 10 crore transactions a day and led all banks and non-banks for 3 months of Q2.
जानती हो गुड्डी, ये जो सुंदर सा घर मम्मी पापा बना रहे हैं वो किसके लिए है? हमारे लिए। और पता है, ये होगा तुम्हारा कमरा और ये होगा तुम्हारा बिस्तर। पसंद आया ना?
अब क्या हो गया?
जानते, आज हमने अपनी मुन्नी की बातें सुनी। उसको लगता है कि हम ये जो घर बना रहे हैं, ये सब कुछ बना रहे हैं, ये उसके लिए। वो तो ये भी नहीं जानती कि 6 महीने बाद जब ये बिल्डिंग बन जाएगी तो हमारा काम खत्म और हमें यहाँ से जाना पड़ेगा। लेकिन ये सब कुछ उसको कैसे समझाएं?
अब इसमें समझाने की क्या बात है? अपनी लाडली से बोलो कि सपनों से घर नहीं बनता, घर बनाने के लिए पैसे चाहिए।
और हमारे गांव का घर, वो भी तो गिर रहा है।
तो हमसे क्या चाहती हो तुम?
हम बस ये कह रहे थे कि अगर हम गांव के घर की मरम्मत के लिए कुछ पैसे भिजवा देते तो। वो पूनम दीदी के चाचा हैं, वो गांव ही जा रहे हैं, उनके हाथ में भिजवा देते।
पूनम दीदी के चाचा? याद है ना पिछली बार क्या हुआ था, जब तुम्हारे रामू काका के हाथ से पैसे भिजवाए थे? तो
5,000 भिजवाए थे, 4,000 ही पहुंचे। लेकिन हम
देखो, दिमाग पर ज्यादा जोर मत डालो, ये सोचने का काम हम पे छोड़ दो। हम हैं ना।
क्या बात है, हमारी बेटी कितनी बड़ी हो गई।
प्रणाम
भैया। प्रणाम।
अरे राम राम शंकर भैया।
राम राम।
आपने तो कमाल कर दिया। प्रणाम
प्रणाम।
प्रणाम।
भैया, भाभी, मुन्नी। कब से इंतजार कर रहे हैं आप लोगों का। चलिए चलिए, आइए, आजा मुन्नी।
सुनिए जी, हमारा घर कहाँ गया?
ये तो रहा तुम्हारे सामने, तुम्हारा अपना घर। आ जाओ।
एक बात पूछनी थी जी, ये सब कब, कैसे,
ये सब हुआ ऑक्सीजन मनी ट्रांसफर सेवा से। पैसे भेजने का सबसे आसान और सुरक्षित तरीका। अपने निकटतम ऑक्सीजन विक्रेता के पास जाकर अपने मोबाइल पे ऑक्सीजन वॉलेट खोलें और पैसे लोड करवाएं। फिर क्या, भेजिए पैसे कभी भी कहीं भी जहां आप चाहें। यहां से टूटू और वहां से खन खन।
Let's have another big round of applause for these super enthusiastic dancers. Come on. We showcased an animated film as a part of rural engagements in remote villages done by Oxigen this year. This film caught the fancy of the village youth, and we have witnessed very positive reactions towards our money transfer service. Let us have a look at this film now.
मिलिए राजू भैया से, स्टाइल से रहते बनते सेठ, हमेशा रहते अप टू डेट, हर काम है करते विदाउट वेट। फ्रिज मंगवाए लेटे लेटे, सपने सजाए लेटे लेटे, बेटी की फीस झट से भर देते, मगर लाइन में कभी न लगते, 4 पैसे हर काम है करते, गांव वाले बस मुंह ताकते रहते। सबका था बस एक ही सवाल कि राजू कैसे करता कमाल। कोई राज नहीं, सिंपल है फंडा, फोन है मुर्गी जो दे सोने का अंडा, नाम उसका ऑक्सीजन है भैया, मोबाइल से मोबाइल भेजो रुपया, एकदम सेफ है डोंट वरी, 60 बैंकों से अपनी साझेदारी, पैसे भेजो टू टू करके, पैसे मंगाओ टू टू करके करो रिचार्ज, टू करके घर लाओ माल। तो क्या समझे प्यारे, फोन पे ऑक्सीजन वॉलेट लगा ले, यहाँ से टू वहाँ से खन खन।
दुनिया में लोगों ने दिल अपने फिर थामे, आया हूँ लेकर मैं फिर कितने हंगामे।
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, we can do better than that for our super boys, can't we? It is now time to introduce these fabulous gentlemen to you. Ladies and gents, I take great pleasure in presenting to you Mr. Pramod Saxena, the founder, chairman, and managing director of Oxigen Services. While Pramod makes everyone dance to his tunes in office, he is a great dancer whose feet seem to have a mind of their own, and they seem to start grooving automatically to music. Pramod, come on, show us some. Mr. Sanju Lamba, Managing Director, Continental Group, and a Director at Oxigen Services. This is the man who introduced Pramod Saxena to Brett and Mark Levy, thus sowing seeds for Oxigen's birth. A big round of applause. Apart from being a brilliant entrepreneur, the winner of many business awards,
This Joint Chief Executive Officer of Blue Label is a closet chef who does a really mean barbecue. He's also a marathon runner and a distribution specialist. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Mr. Brett Levy. Another passionate entrepreneur and multiple award winner, this Joint Chief Executive Officer Blue Label prides himself on making great cocktails when he is in a relaxed mood. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Mark Levy. CEO, Oxigen Wallet, and President, Technology and Innovation, Empower Softcom. Presenting Mr. Ankur Saxena, the fledgling entrant on the Oxygen board. Chief Operating Officer Blue Label, a chartered accountant. He ensures there's compliance in the office as well as in the kitchen and the bar when Mark and Brett co-host. Mr. Mark Pamensky. Executive Chairman, Blue Label Data Solutions, the man who takes pride in showcasing South Africa to the world. Let's hope he will take me around when I visit. Mr. Larry Pogi. Financial Director, Blue Label. Not new to BLT financial reporting, he certainly ensures that Oxygen is on its toes with an hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly reporting. Sorry, did I miss the nanosecond reporting? Mr. Dean Suntup. Chief Information Officer, Blue Label. He is new to BLT, but this is a man of varied and rich expertise. This soft-spoken gentleman surely knows all about smooth networking on IT and social grounds, mediums. Mr. Andrew Murray, ladies and gentlemen. Apart from championing significant changes in BLT's distribution, we really think that this person has the potential to join Bollywood and give our heroes a run for their money with his 6, 8, 10-pack abs. What was it? Mr. Warner Van Rennen, Chief Executive Officer of Blue Label Distribution. I'd like to invite the Oxygen management team on stage, please. Mr. Sunil Kulkarni, Mr. Rajpal Dugal, and Mr. Prashant Verma. Ms. Meher Saril, thank you so much, ladies and gents. Would you like to take your seats? Mark and Brett, you cannot leave. Mark and Brett Levy, we need you to stay back. I would now like to request Brett and Mark Levy to say a few words. Please.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Oxygen's 10th birthday celebration. There's so much to say, I guess to so many different people, but for those of you who know me, I'll try to keep this short, about 45 minutes, that's it. You know, first of all, to Pramod, Sunil, Rocky, and your team, I think just looking up here and watching the 10 years, or for us actually 11 years, because it was the 14th of February 2003, I got goosebumps.